And we are back with another episode of Big Six Bants. It is the game week 3 preview. Now, obviously, crazy things are happening in the transfer window. Crazy things are happening in the league. Crazy things are happening on the touchline. There's a lot to talk about, and we need to get through it. Obviously, I'm joined by Casey and Eve, who are here obviously to me talking about what's going on. There's a lot of fixtures coming up. Obviously, you got Arsenal, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Manchester United, the game of the weekend, I'd say. Tottenham are playing Wolves at home, I believe.
At home to
Wolves
kickstart,
at
man.
home.
Yeah, Wolves at home.
Wolves at home. So again, it's going to be, I'd say, a very interesting bunch of games. But what I do want to speak about is obviously the first game I want to speak. I want to kind of get straight to it before we talk about the Casemiro news, and that is Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Now, obviously, we're all expecting Arsenal to have it's a I'd say, I don't want to say quick free, but it's an expected free in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Bournemouth will probably sit back in that, but Arsenal should get this done.
I would say it's an expected free, and obviously these are the type of games that if you're serious about anything, home and away, you have to beat these teams. You know.
Oh, facts.
You can't really be dropping points to them at all. But then again, you know, Bournemouth. I'm struggling to say, like, see where they could beat us. I know that sounds a bit, you know, but
no, it's not a stretch. I don't look at them and go, ooh.
Yeah, that's not
like, don't drop points. Like, I don't.
Yeah, like, who's their go-to guy anyways? It's Solanke.
Solanke's out, and he's out as well. He's not.
Come on, like,
I can't. Like, it's always these games that you should win that are the most tricky, bro.
Of course,
and I can smell a shocker.
You said that game week 1, game week 2. You're just gonna keep saying it until it happens. That doesn't mean you're psychic when it does happen. You know, like
no, I never said you man will receive a shocker, bro. When I say shocker, I mean shocker.
Crystal Palace, you thought I was gonna lose. So do you think I'll drop points at Leicester? And
wait. You just said I thought you were gonna lose against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, first game of the season. Oh, drop points. Sorry, not lose, but drop points, draw or loss.
Stretch. No.
You didn't think I was going to win.
Palace, man. Leicester, I'd say
by
the
the way. Eddie, check your DMs on Insta, by the way.
I wasn't too sure. Leicester game, I wasn't too sure, but you always beat them. So.
Boy. By the way, guys, make sure you are smashing a like button as well. Casey, there was a thing that came up today on Twitter. I was in the Twitter space, and a lot of ruckus was caused. And I've also tweeted something out, and a lot of ruckus. So I've been attacked by Arsenal fans today. It's been a while since I've been attacked by the Arsenal community because I feel like we're quite, there's no real beef there.
No, you have a bias, but we'll move on. You have a bias.
I don't have a bias. You man are just bare sensitive. You are bare sensitive in it. But like again, so Ethan, you can hear this as well. So a statement was made today that Gabriel Jesus is world class.
Oh my Jesus.
Now, obviously, I'm not saying every Arsenal fan says this. I'll be honest with you. I don't think bare Arsenal fans think this.
But there was a matter of time, fam.
However, I knew we wasn't far from this, innit? We wasn't far from something like this. And I obviously made the point because big up Sonny. He was just like, we look at Haaland and Nunes and know what they're on. They're both two world-class footballers. And everyone said, wait, backtrack.
Yeah, it's not that.
Like, for me, even if Gabriel Jesus bags 25 goals in the Prem alone, that does not give you the world-class title. World-class means you got to do it again and again and again until it's really inevitable. You look at Harry Kane.
You do it everywhere. It's not just in the league. You have to do it in the cup competitions, national team, champs if you get there, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, the type of places you got. It's not just how he does in the league. Because he could get, say, you know, like you said, 25 goals in the league, and then he gets 28 goals or 29 goals in all competitions. It's not looking great. Like, you know, you're just popping up in the Prem. World class is no matter what stage, wherever it is, you're the guy. You know, you're the guy that they worry about no matter where you are, no matter what country you're playing for, you're still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't lie. It's just funny that after the 48ing, man want to talk about world class, fam. Like,
Yeah, no,
I
it's
can't like.
not.
I'm not saying this is just you and kids in it, but you man's fan base just gets me hot, bro. Mothers. Like, it's just so reactionary, so victim cardish, agenda driven. Like, you man are just you
I
man are
feel
just
like
the
yours is
worst
just
set of
as
fan
bad.
base, man. No, we're not. We're
Honestly,
not. We're not.
you are. You said Romero's top 5 centre backs in the league. It's cat.
That's one
By the way,
statement.
guys, before we carry
You
on,
said Odegaard gets into a combined 11 of Liverpool
He
and
did
Arsenal.
at the time. He did
You see what I'm saying? Self-explanatory.
at the time. No, at
There
the
we go.
time
A
he
prime
did.
suspect. Jesus.
But
Anyway,
at the time he did. Like,
yeah. Anyway.
hey, before we carry on, guys, there's only 11 likes so far, 12 likes. Make sure we are smashing the like button. There's 21 people in here from the jump. Make sure we smash the like button straight away. It's Friday night. It's the Premier League preview. Casemiro's just signed for Manchester United, and on top of that, Man United are putting an 80 to 100 million pound bid for Anthony. We will be speaking about that. But Glazer's out, right, guys? Right, guys? Glazer's out, right, guys?
they don't even know what they want anymore, bro. They're happy about signings. They're not happy. Like, they want this, they want them out, they want they don't know what they want. And to be fair, I'm all here for it. I'm here for the confusion. I'm here for the turmoil. So it's not a problem to me.
This is what I'm saying, broski. But big up you, man, for being in here. Endo says, unpopular opinion, but I think Arsenal will struggle tomorrow. Bournemouth away in the sunny South Coast, 5:30 p.m. kickoff, high intensity game. I still think they will win narrowly, though. Nah, Arsenal.
Yeah, that's it.
3-0.
Took the words out of my mouth. It's always them games where you think you should win, bro.
Nah,
do you guys have any injuries? Do you man have any injuries?
I think they're quite fit at the moment. Arsenal, I think it's the first time in a while you man have had every man fit.
Everyone's
fit. Saka just stinking up the place. As per.
How's he stinking up the place?
No, Odegaard, but not Saka.
Up the place, isn't it?
This agenda of Saka stinking up the place. What? Because he hasn't got
game
3 goals
free.
already.
What? No.
He needs to go and get 3 goals, and then everyone
not at all. Not at all. I'm not a GA merchant, but if you see what he's actually doing, bro, he's not as effective as he was last season.
No, it's just that other people are stepping up also, and he doesn't have to all rely on him. He doesn't have to be the one that unlocks the defense every single game.
There's people in here that think Jesus is
not every single game, but when you're beating teams, what did you beat Leicester 4-2? I expect Saka to come forward and contribute to some sort of GA.
He did contribute
to
just
GA,
not as much because he did. See, GA, that's all you're mentioning. G, forget that.
No, I'm not.
1 second. What's Son's
generally?
What's Son's GA? What's Kane's GA?
Son's got an assist. Son's got an assist. Kane got a goal.
Oh my God! Oh God! So are they?
We're not going to compare Saka to. We're not going to compare Saka to Kane and
what's happening with them?
Bro, what is happening? Saka. What's happening, bro? Again, they've been not performing. It's scary because they've not been not performing. Other guys have stepped up.
So I haven't heard you mention that. I've heard a lot about Saka, but not a lot about your own players. You need to worry about your camp.
Kane just got me a point against Chelsea.
Gabriel Jesus just got me 3
against Leicester.
How about you try getting 3, not 1
at home?
The aim to get 3. The aim to get 3, not 1. Okay.
All right. Just to hit some of these comments, Jacob says.
I can't wait, man.
Okay, so this Casey, Jacob says, "Is Nunes world class?" with a question mark. And you know what's funny? When I tweeted that Arsenal fans seem to think Gabriel Jesus is world class, how about this, Ethan and Casey? They all came at me about Darwin Nunes. Like, I've never seen deflection techniques at its highest. Yeah. No one even mentioned Nunes. No one thinks Nunes is world class. No one. Nunes isn't even better than Jesus. No one is saying that. So again, and all I'm hearing is Kulusevski world class. Look, I'll see it here. See it in the chat. Is Kulusevski? No one is saying.
I can't speak as well now.
No one's saying these guys are world class. But what we're saying is Jesus isn't world class, and that is common football knowledge. And I don't understand. I've been attacked. I'm getting attacked in.
No, but Mattel, the term world class has been watered down over generations. Like it's now.
Don't you dare, fam.
I'm not saying he's well. I said from the get-go he's not world class. I think he's a very good player, but at his very best, I can see him becoming top class. That's about it. World class is something completely.
He has the potential to be world class. No one's disputing that, bro.
I don't even know about that because you have to churn out a mad thing from now towards the peak of his career for me to then say.
Do you think he has the tools and the environment around him to become world class?
Yeah.
I feel
For
like
me, go on, Chris.
I feel like all he needed was a chance to like of consistency. He had that at City at the beginning. Then obviously after his injury, he never quite got back to the being the main guy. So I think he was always waiting for a chance. So I think that's one thing. Obviously, I think he's one of those players that just need a hand on his shoulder, some support and whatever, and he can flourish. You know, technically we can see he's gifted. He can finish. And I just feel like he can only get better. So I don't know where his limit can be, because he's still young. But we kind of do need to see, like I said, if we're gonna say world class, the 20-25 goals need to become a standard, really. So
I wouldn't say 25. I'd say 20 plus.
Yeah, 20. That's what I'm saying. Between 20-25 goals a
Well,
season.
Deep Dark says he needs 3 years of consistency at least.
Yeah, at least before we can start saying have that conversation, because he will have to reach. He's not even top class yet. So
yeah, and obviously, again, do you know what it is? Like the people are talking about his goals to games ratio and stuff like that. How it being really high? But I think you can't lean back on that when you have had limited minutes to play. I think that's where the context comes in. Last season, Gabriel Jesus had 8 goals in the Premier League. 3 of them came against Newcastle, and 4 of them came against someone else who got relegated. You see what I mean? And obviously, that for me, Jesus is a brilliant footballer. I think he's very, very good. But like,
he's all right. To
go, like no one was saying he was world class at City. City fans weren't saying he was world class.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? In fact, what someone said is that he's a world-class footballer. That's even worse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
To say someone is a world-class footballer.
So that means
do you know what I mean? That means you could do. Do you know what world-class football? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. KDB and them, man. Rodri and them, man. Thiago, them, man.
I wouldn't even say Rodri's world-class, but
man, I haven't even said Rodri's world-class, because again, he's had 1.5 good seasons with City. Yeah. So they're like, he's got to do it for a bit longer. You know what I'm saying? He's got to do it for a bit longer. Harry Kane, people were saying Harry Kane is a 1-season wonder for 4 seasons, bro.
Yeah.
They were calling Harry Kane a 1-season wonder for 4 seasons. I was one of them. I'm not going to lie.
Like he's not going to get 30 goals again. Then he
he's going to do it again. Does it again. I can't do it again. Does it again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Does it again.
I've given up on the Kane slander. It's literally agenda driven now. If I just say anything,
I mean, you tried, didn't it? You tried.
I tried and it didn't work. So I can admit, and soon you will admit that with Saka. So I'll just wait.
This no, Saka's hard, bro. I probably did that with Jesus, innit?
Yeah,
bro. This is what I'm saying, though, innit? Like Salah was getting it to where he scored a certain amount of goals. I ain't gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? You just have to understand longevity comes in being world class. And if you are going to be called world class in a short period of time, you have to be
silly numbers, silly things.
You have to be doing something stupid. You know what I mean?
And stuff like that.
Breaking records for a couple of years, and maybe you regress a little bit. You look at maybe, I don't know, people are saying Sterling. So I think Sterling reached the world-class level, but only for 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was only for 2 seasons. And then
that season when he got 20-something for City, that was mad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Let's hit some of the comments. I'm actually quite interested to see what some of the comments are saying. GA merchants, nothing. We haven't even spoken too much about GA, really. Big up Solo. Hello everyone here. Make sure you hit the like button. We've got 42 people in the house and 21 likes. You lot, I need you to run those likes up.
Run that.
That's 50%. That's 50%. Run up the likes, people. Come on now. Jacob says, by the way, I don't think Jesus is world class.
Yeah, no way.
Liverpool fans think Nunes is world class. Who and where thinks that man is world class? Anyone who says that, send them to me and I'll check them.
Nunes is world class. Yeah,
that is the preposterous. Abdullahi says we're getting Casemiro and De Jong. Razor says I didn't call Salah world class until his 3rd season. Hear it. The standards for legends and world class is low. Yeah. Like Kingsley said, it has to. Yeah. Endo says Hurricane.
I kind of understand why though, because the world class of old school is very different to like football's different.
It's
So
Messi and Ronaldo's fault, bro.
It's a
Messi
lot
and
more
Ronaldo.
stat
yeah,
driven, isn't it?
It's Messi and Ronaldo's fault. It's their man's fault
yeah,
for setting the standard, a mad
them man
standard.
set the standard so high in terms of stats and goals and
What are you
assists.
saying?
It's just
We
you
said
have
people
to,
like Henry would still be world class now, though, isn't
yeah, of course,
it? Yeah. Okay.
because he was more of a like showman than
Yeah.
on top of being talented and scoring goals and everything.
Yeah, he had the
Like,
all round game.
you know, he had it all. G man would just
Yeah.
take games on his ones. So
Who Henry?
yeah,
And I think he even
Henry
still has that
Henry was
40,
world class.
40, that 2020 stat as well in terms of
Yeah.
GA, which is
he's
crazy.
only one.
No, 100%. But yes, that was just a conversation, that world class conversation. I think a lot of people's version of world class is quite blurred. Let's just say, as I said, some have it watered down. I think no disrespect to Jesus, I just can't hear the world class at such an early phase. And even if he bangs off this season, like Casey said, he needs to consistently bring that to the table. Anyone can have one good season. Anyone can do that.
I've seen.
You know what I'm saying?
I've
Anyone
seen
can
it.
have one.
I've seen it.
We've seen so many
Maguire.
men.
Maguire had one good. Well, he's had two actually, innit? One at Leicester, one at United.
Yeah, bro.
I remember when Maguire was beaten off. I had man them saying, I'm not gonna state names, but calling him Beckenbauer, Harry Beckenbauer.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that name was pumping. That name was pumping in the streets.
Man.
Harry Beckenbauer was pumping.
Harry Beckham.
And then Luke Shaw, another one who had two good seasons. One at Southampton, one at United. Look at him now. He's back to
Everyone was calling him Roberto Carlos.
You
Crazy.
know what I'm saying? So,
but you know what it is? You can perform at a world class level for a whole season.
Which I think Luke Shaw was close to that. I wouldn't even say he reached it, but I'd say he was
about
just
the longevity
on
the
brink. Yeah, that season he was moving mad. I can't even lie.
He was moving mad, even for England, fam.
But shouldn't all this stuff like kind of let us know that, like, you know, we can't get that. These are the examples why you can't even get too like ahead of yourself like that.
Yeah, this should be the examples, but until you know that everyone's reactionary, G. Everyone has their elements.
All right, cool. Look at my mentions, yeah. Well, look, world class. Well, absolutely is, bro. Like they're attacking me saying it's world class. Aye.
Don't kill me.
Twitter's a horrible place. Twitter's a horrible.
Jesus is world class.
If they're showing world class, bro, because you don't look at world class and
Someone
say
told me it's world class
based on team achievements. You have to look at personal achievements as well.
Yeah.
And Jesus hasn't got many personal achievements. So for me to say he's world class, no. He's played in a world class team and fitted in. Yes.
Perform with world class.
Yeah. So he matched their level. So he played to a world class level, but he himself wasn't world class. And maybe people are kind of merging that together, and that's why they've come to this opinion.
Yeah, and I think but it's a lot of them, more than I think anyway. So yeah, that's the craziness with that. But listen, guys, thank you for tuning in so far. Make sure you are slapping the like button. We're on 25 likes. Let's make that rise to at least 35 ASAP. So if you are coming in here, slap a like and subscribe if you're new as well. As I said, it's preview settings today. So we are just going to carry on. So Casey, just in terms of the Arsenal scoreline, what would be like a prediction for you if you had to predict the scoreline with the players you got available? Obviously, everyone being fit.
Yeah. I said so. Okay, I have two. This is similar to what we spoke about on the Arsenal show yesterday. And I kind of heard. I was thinking about what everyone said, and I kind of hear what Monty was saying. So shout out Monty for this one. But yeah, there's two. Really and truly, I want a clean sheet and I want to slap in. That I want to slap them up and set a statement down that look, the small teams get dealt with. We done it last season with like the Norwiches and the Leeds. We got a lot of goals against them, the teams that we should be. So I think we just we can't not do that this season, you know. So if we're leveling up, I kind of want to see like a 4 or 5-0. But realistically, I think it's gonna be like a 3-1. I don't know if we're gonna keep a cleanie. Maybe because people might think it's only Bournemouth, and our team have a history of doing that, thinking that it's only Bournemouth, it's only Newcastle, it's only Brighton, and it's come back to bite us. Maybe that might creep in an element of that, and that's why they may score. But I still feel like we'll outscore them. I feel like our front 4-3 is found its synergy at the moment. So I think we'll be a bit too much for them going forward. But yeah, 3-1 would be my prediction.
Eve, what would be your prediction as a direct
2-1 Bournemouth. I feel like they're just gonna nick it. In fact, I'm gonna go a draw. I'm gonna go 1-1 actually.
Bournemouth nick it.
1-1. I wouldn't be doing it wrong. I wouldn't be 1-1. I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal win like 3-0.
No.
I just feel like
sorry.
I just feel like there's a shock.
Wait, no, but tell. So he said all 3 scores. He said, I think we're gonna nick it or draw, but I can see Arsenal winning it. Like, what do you pick?
He's basically covering back.
It's one of them ones where, bro, I can't like Arsenal, innit? Last season you looked good at parts, then you showed inconsistency. I need to see a solid run of games. Like it's been 2 games where you guys are actually looking consistent, right? And so far the past 2 wins have been convincing. But I just feel like for some reason away against Bournemouth, it's not going to be easy, innit? Like Crystal Palace posed a threat. We forget this. They troubled you, man, parts of that game. So I don't know. Bournemouth aren't too great, but maybe you guys will underestimate Bournemouth, man. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a shocker.
I wouldn't say that's the mentality that they have at the moment. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say. In terms of what? Endo's going 2-1 Gunners. Eddie says hit the like. Make sure we are hitting the like, guys. Can't lie though. 5:30 kickoff. In the summer, teams always have the bookiest games. I get it. I know what you mean. Sometimes them fixtures be booky, innit? Like, but hear it.
We've got a different mentality. And we don't even care about times now. We just see the app, and it's long. We're good, man. I'm confident.
I wouldn't be surprised, fam.
Big up to CFC. We're gonna give Leeds a slapping. Yeah. We're gonna get to the Chelsea game a little bit later today. Big up much for Liverpool. Big up Chelsea, my brother. You Liverpool lot complaining about your midfield, but I think you lot are gonna do GBG Monday, my bro. Boy, we'll have to see, innit? I think we will. I think we should. Things should just be back to normal on Monday. If you know what I'm saying, if it's Man United, we should be getting the job done anyway. Like minimum requirements should be getting the job done. But
you remember without a win so far this season, once?
It's only been 2 games, so yes, we are.
I'm just asking, you without a win?
Yeah. How many wins do you have this season?
I got 1, and I'm beaten. I mean, you're unbeaten as well, but you're in the bottom half of the table.
I hear it still. How many points do you have?
I'm the right unbeaten, lads.
I know. I can't like big you up, Case. Big you up.
Rum's the right unbeaten.
Once you should be at the bottom. I just deeped it.
I like him to switch up, please. Sorry, I forgot. This nigga would be cheeky, yeah, that's right. 23 minutes, man, have privilege. Is that privilege?
Is this what it's like with you? You're never like up there and that. Is this what it's like?
When I lost both my first games of the season, my first.
You lost. You lost. You were due at Man United. You were doing at Man United.
You're right. I lost, but I lost to Brentford, Chelsea, and who's the other one? City.
Yeah.
You drew to Fulham. Who's the one?
And Palace.
And you better not drop points to Man United.
Yeah,
otherwise somebody next week, boy.
Brother, you can be on my neck, as I said.
It's Man United away.
All this is away, yeah. All this hackling and cackling. All this hackling and cackling, like, and it's the thing is, you've started the season well, so obviously I understand you've started the season well, but you don't even have your team realistically 3rd, or like you have your team finishing 4th, right?
Yeah, like 4th. That's optimistic.
So you're just enjoying the time while it lasts.
Of course, G.
No, I hear it still.
Not like Ethan, you don't say first, you say first, though, right? Ethan, you say first, right?
What about me, G? I can't lie.
No, answer the question, though.
What do you mean? In terms of what?
Casey sees his team finishing 4th. He's like, yeah. You see your team pushing for the title, right?
No, that would be ludicrous if I saw myself first. No. I see myself 2nd or 3rd, yeah. What the hell? Why are looking like I'm crazy, fam? It's not a game. Big man thing.
You're gonna lie on camera.
I don't see myself winning the Prem. No, that's that.
You don't. Do you see yourself challenging for the Prem?
Yes, that's why I said second or third, bro.
Third ain't no challenge for the Prem, bro.
Bro, third
Maybe
is
obviously,
challenging.
let me put it into
5
terms.
points off.
Sorry, let me put it into terms. You haven't won a Premier, so let me put it into terms so you understand.
But if I finish third, like 5 points
Yeah.
off you, I've challenged for the Prem.
As I said, so now I'm gonna come to you from someone who's won the Prem. I've also asked someone who's won the Prem.
You're not winning another Prem for another 30 years, so it doesn't matter.
So I'm gonna coming from someone who's won a Premier League, yeah. Third place is not a challenge. It's not a challenge. I'm sorry.
Third place can definitely be a challenge.
Unless the gap is like 2-3 points. It's not a challenge.
I know the gap between Tottenham and Liverpool this season will be like this. So if you're challenging, I'm challenging. Put it like that. I've made this very clear.
So as I said, so you see yourself challenging Manchester City.
I see myself challenging you. So if you see yourself challenging for the Prem,
stop beating.
If you see yourself challenging for the Prem with Darwin Núñez and Harvey Elliott in the midfield, then yeah, so do I. What the hell? I have Kane and Son, and Conte as a manager. Let me know.
All right, so
man's got Van Dijk making mistakes every game, bro. Your team's on
where's Chelsea in all this? Like, where's everyone? Like
them man will come in it. Them man will come. I can't. Arsenal and Chelsea are looking. No. I don't think I will. No.
Oh, good.
But I can't lie. Chelsea and Arsenal. One thing I'll say is, before I made a prediction at the beginning of the season, I did not anticipate them both looking as good as they are.
You thought my
so yeah, I don't know. But at this point, Chelsea are also looking better than Liverpool, fam. No cap. It's early days, but Liverpool are just looking sunken, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, where are you gonna get your first win, Montel?
Huh?
You tell me.
You know what's so funny? Do you know what's so funny? Like, it's either
Montel, Casey actually asked you a question. I can't lie.
Don't
ask questions and you didn't answer any of them, Ethan. You didn't answer any of them.
I did. You asked me, do I see myself challenging? I said second or third.
You went around the barrel and started talking.
So, Mons, when are you gonna get your first win? Let's talk about that.
When are you gonna get your first win?
When are you gonna get your first win?
I said I'm gonna get my first win this weekend when I play Manchester United. I can't speed up time.
Unfortunately, that's not on the weekend. That's not on the weekend. That's next week. So you're not getting your next win till next week. Is that what you're telling me?
Because my game is on Monday.
So you're not getting it till next week. Let's go wait till next week.
Roms is saying in the comments, Ethan, what flavors do you smoke?
No flavor, trust me.
Ethan, Wolves at home without Conte in an early kickoff against a low block. You're gonna struggle. I'm going 1-1 or 0-0.
Carla, he's back in the dugout still.
Eddie says 2-0 United misery will be lovely.
Yeah, he is.
Do you know? Oh, by the way, in fact, let's move on to the Manchester United game, Liverpool game. By the way, did you guys know there are a lot of Manchester United fans think they're going to win the game? So yeah, again, they think don't let them do the victim thing.
Oh, Montel, I've been told that they're going to beat you and be above you, and they're going to be celebrating, doing that dance.
Yeah. They're going to be going off here.
Is Casemiro there for that game, by the way?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Casemiro there. It does matter. That's a big addition.
They're trying to push for him to be there.
If he is, that's mad.
It doesn't matter. Either way, I think what is hilarious is that if we do smoke them or we do beat them, which is, again, Liverpool are the favourites for that game. We're not going to beat around the bush. Liverpool are the favourites for that game. But,
yeah, of course.
But Man United aren't laying down and doing the, what did you expect? Because you know, Casey, the first thing you're going to hear from Flawless, the first thing you're going to hear from Corey are what words? I don't even need to tell you. What's the first thing you're going to hear from him?
Blame the Glazers. Get the Glazers
No, apart from the Glazers. It's what did you...
Expect.
What did you...
Oh.
What did you expect from these bums?
Oh,
what did you expect from these?
I don't hear that anymore. From when these man, as I told Corey, listen, I don't want to draw out Corey on here, but I'm drawing him out. We've said numerous times, Corey, stop sending in Man United stuff. Now, why am I seeing Casemiro with the eyes like
Casey? Casey, did you see what me and Corey spoke about today?
Yeah, I read over.
You see what was said. So yeah. Why is it? Yeah, Corey was on this channel, this YouTube channel. Sorry, Corey. Yeah, I hope you're watching. I'll send it to you, whatever. But Corey was on this YouTube channel saying that he's done with this club, that he needs Glazers out rare to tear. But in the group chat today, he's there sending in Casemiro saying, this, that. Just like bad threads, bad tweets, just getting happy and excited.
Corey was pumping up the chat today, G.
I don't get it, fam. I promise you.
But the day before, he was saying it's too expensive. His wages are too high.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Until 400 bags apparently. Well, near on, like 300 bags.
Dills CFC says Tottenham attack got broke up when they came to the bridge. They got lucky by the ref. They think they're challengers. Wait,
what channel are you? What not what channel?
Chelsea
what team do you support? Chelsea fan, yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah, love for the point at your stadium, bro. Because when you come White Hart Lane, you won't be as lucky as I was, bro. Promise you that. I promise you, anyone can get it. I don't think you man understand.
Future tense? Bro, but the golfing quality was ridiculous.
That's what's going to happen when you play Chelsea away, bro. Let's be real.
No, it's not. Arsenal beat them away. We beat them away.
Last season.
Last
Last season, you know, Arsenal beat them when they were declining and bare players wanted to leave. They were a mess. They struggled.
No! Stop adding context when you want to add context, Ethan.
They didn't comfortably. They didn't comfortably finish third. We finished like 3 points off them.
They beat them at the bridge last year. They did on the double over them last year.
Yeah, bro, bogey team. I beat City all the time. What does that mean? I'm not better than City. The hell?
No.
City play me at the park all the time, but I beat City.
The golf in quality was a mad thing.
Yes, bro. Same way. It doesn't even matter, bro. I'll be real.
It doesn't. Casey, yeah.
And do you know what's funny? Do you want to hear something funny? I haven't lost to a top 6 team since a while. You know, I drew with Liverpool. I beat Arsenal last season.
Man United beat you 3-2. Ronaldo smacked you.
I beat you last season.
Ronaldo smacked.
No. I'm talking about for a while. If you think of the back end under Conte's era, yeah, fair enough. We lost to United. I haven't lost to Liverpool. I drew to them at Anfield. Drew with Chelsea at the Bridge. Arsenal, I beat them 3-0 at my stadium. City, I beat. Like, I can't lie. I can play this dead football. I can get pinned back. These teams can be better than me, but I'm pulling off results. That's all that matters. And Montel, that draw off you last season helped me get top 4, bro.
No. Arsenal losing to Newcastle got me top 4, bro. But anyway,
as well as if you beat me when I went to Anfield, I wouldn't have got top 4.
But that's all ifs, buts, and maybes, bro. You could have won. You could have won other games. Like that, Arsenal might have lost. You don't know that, bro. I genuinely believe you can't say it. You can't talk in hindsight.
Do you know what the situation was? That situation going to that game was I had to get a point off you. Otherwise, I was pissed. I think Arsenal were like 6 points off me or 3 points off.
It doesn't matter because Arsenal lost their game, bro. I think generally when pressure comes, teams react differently. I think if we beat you, possibly City might have, rather than drawing to West Ham, City might have beat West Ham.
If you beat me at Anfield, I've lost self-belief and I go into the Arsenal game. I think it's like 6 points gap. And even if I beat them, it doesn't mean niche. They'd have to lose 2 games with like 3 games left. Bro, you gave me belief to go give me top 4, so thank you.
I gave you belief. All right. And yes, as I said, and again, and when we drew to you, City then went and drew their next game as well. But I guarantee you, I can't even guarantee, but if you look at hindsight, City approached that West Ham game differently if we go and beat Tottenham. They're going to approach that game differently, bro.
But I'm talking about from my perspective. You helped me get top 4. You're talking about you and City. I'm not talking about you and City. I'm talking about me and Arsenal.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, bro. But listen, back to the Man United Liverpool game. So even though Liverpool are favourites for the game, I'll say with chest, I think most Liverpool fans think that should be a routine win, the way Man United are playing right now. But all of a sudden, a lot of Manchester United fans generally think they're going to win this game. You know,
as they should do.
And they're trying to. No, but Casey, there's nothing wrong with hoping you'll win the game, but they shouldn't. But you know what's going to happen if they lose. You know what's going to happen. It's going to be. But then I didn't expect these players are bums. Glazers out. These players are bums. I didn't expect nothing this season. I didn't expect nothing.
As always.
Just like how they said we expect to beat Brentford and expect to beat Brighton and didn't beat them and then backtracked and said, "Oh, well, what do you expect? Not 4-0 to Brighton."
Yeah, trust. Not at all.
Not 4-0 to Brighton. Didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? The Glazers can't put on a pair of shin pads and slap on a pair of socks and an Under Armour and put the little white tape on their wrist and start banging goals and clearing headers off the line. The Glazers aren't going to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Big up honesty in the comments as well. But yeah.
Big up honesty. Even as a Level C fan, put some respect on Conte's name in the league. He's bread and butter, and don't forget Spurs had Nuno and they was way behind. So respect Conte. No one's disrespecting Conte, bro. Not at all.
Bro,
No one even said anything about Conte.
But bro, everyone said that we already know Conte's a great manager. That's all great. But your players have no bottle, fam. These men haven't won nothing between them.
But your players have no bottle. Did you see what happened when you went to Newcastle?
Wait, Eddie said what you want to do when you got bread. But
that wasn't Arteta's team, G. Just know that. That wasn't. It wasn't.
By the way, guys, make sure we are slapping a like. We got loads of new people in here, 50 people in the house. Make sure we are slapping a like. Montel, stop lying like a little kid. Casemiro will be earning 300,000 per week.
I don't get it.
That's not what I read. That's not what I read. But each to their own. Each to their own. Ronaldo can stay because the first reason that he came for leaving was lack of signings. If United add one or two, add Anthony and one or two players, ambition in current players. That's a big if, by the way. That is a big like.
Bro, because we haven't seen ambition in these players for like some of them 3-4 years.
For time, G. For time, bro. For time. Ronaldo can. I think it's the same comment. Big up Joe. He says the LFC made inquiries for Jacob Ramsey and Sander Berge. I don't know. Jacob Ramsey from Villa.
Wait, is that Sander Berge from the team that got relegated at Sheffield?
I don't know who that is, bro.
Sander Berge. Yeah,
Google him for me. Google him for me. I don't know who that is. Man United have started worse than Liverpool. Big Spurs talk show. Big up yourself. Good to see you. SMG says Nketiah has more trophies than Kane. Oh, sugar. Big up the championship for not winning at Anfield since 2012.
I free you up, man. Free.
You got Montel so far this season. He's got 2 goals in 4 matches.
So,
who's that?
So
that's Sander Berge.
He's a centre mid though.
You're centre CM.
Plays for Sheffield.
Allow me.
Carla, he's mad injury prone still.
Montel, go grab him, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good still. Jealous that Liverpool don't have the money, broke club. What?
Ooh, that's a low blow.
That was something personal. That was
PSG effort. Yeah.
But just because you went up paying Casemiro 350 bags a week to play in the Europa League.
and gave him 60 mil for the transfer fee and 10 mil add-ons.
Oh,
lads, I'm gonna shoot off though, innit? Big up everyone in the chat. Everyone smash a like. Casey and Monts. I'll be seeing you guys.
No. Whoa, mistaken. I will see you 12:32. Don't worry about me.
I gotta sleep. Good.
A man said, "Big up you for there. Big up." Abdullahi Ali says Liverpool has no pool, but you lot were interested in Nunes before we were.
Yeah, Man United won. That was their number one.
Right, no, Casey, get. Oh, just that one because you don't want to talk about that one. You want to talk about that one?
I'm hearing gas through my door. I'm hearing gas.
Bro, before I tear gas come through my window, allow me, people. But yeah, Casey, what's your prediction for the Manchester United and Liverpool game from a neutral point of view?
Neutral. If I'm honest, I see it being a Liverpool win. But at the same time, I don't see it being a slapping like last season. I don't see a 4-0, 5-0, if I'm honest. And that's because of 2 reasons. One, confidence is obviously low in your team. But I feel like that complements the fact that Man United are now going to be a bit pumped because of signings and the potential Casemiro to start. Might get the whole buzz around the team, going. So I can see a narrow win for Liverpool. Maybe like a 2-1. But I think it could easily go 2-way to either side. I feel like it could easily be 2-1 to them if you lot don't sort yourself out,
But is it more of a thing where if Liverpool don't score and the game goes on, they can nick a goal?
Yeah, I feel like I feel like if they get an early goal, I'm not worried. I feel like you'll get back into it, but then it's all about whoever gets the second goal. Now, if you leave it too late, they could nick it.
Do you not think if Liverpool just score early, we just control the game for the rest of the game?
Yeah, if you score early, it's different. If they score first, I can
Then you
slightly
think-
maybe see it being an issue because
Yeah, then you think they
confidence has been, you conceded.
But they don't get back though. That
Huh?
it's not like under Oli, bro. If we conceded first under Oli, then I think it's panic stations. I think Ten Hag is stubborn, and I don't think he'll tell these men to sit back.
No. I'm not worried about them. I'm saying you've conceded first in your last 7 games.
Yeah, it's
you know. So, and as of then, you haven't been able to really bring it back either. So maybe that might be a thought in the heads, like, lads, we can't, your number one aim will be to keep a clean sheet. And I feel like if that's disrupted early on, it might just be a psychological thing.
Yeah.
It could play out the game, you know what I'm saying? So, and the crowd will be pumping if they score first as well. You know how OT is. So, yeah, I see it being a narrow win, but I see you nicking it still 2-1. That'll be my opinion.
Yeah, no, I hear it. I think for me, the scoreline, I'm probably thinking 3-1 Liverpool. I think United will get a goal. I think we'll get 3. I believe Klopp's gonna give something different to think about. I think because we don't have a striker, I think he'll probably put Salah up top, Harvey out wide, and he'll probably play a 10 because of the injury to Thiago. And I think that's probably what will happen.
But who's the 10? Fabio?
I'm not sure. For me, probably,
I think Fabio's going to get his first start, weirdly. Because I've been impressed with him. Even the 2 games, even though you've drawn both games, when he came on for both, he looked like he had some energy. He looked like what Harvey Elliott was doing, coming on with some energy and something
not
different.
Looking out of place.
Yeah, he didn't look out of place. He looked comfortable. He looked confident, and he looked confident. And I like seeing that in young players. So I feel like it's only a matter of time before he gets. And with the injuries to everyone, and I don't think Milner played that well. And there's a few players that easily could get subbed out. I think he may get his chance. So don't be surprised if you see him starting.
I think with him though, like, I don't really like him out on the left. I don't really feel on the left. I don't really think, oh, go for it. Like, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. Like, you know what I mean?
But that will come with time.
Player.
Yeah,
he's tidy, like he's tidy on the left. But for me, I just feel like you have to. Even when he plays on the left, he just drifts inside. He keeps drifting inside. He's not a natural Diaz touchline. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, he's not a winger like that. No way.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see maybe from him. Controlling games ain't been your forte once. Don't get me wrong. You should slap up United, but I don't think you can just get one and cruise. So we didn't do that last year. We beat them. We put 9 past them.
No, that's last season. This is what I'm saying. You haven't started the same, and nor have they.
I'm saying we controlled the game against Palace, but we couldn't score. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's pointless being able. I don't really rate controlling the game if you can't score.
Back. Because Palace's game plan was immaculate. I think
it was just. Yeah, big up. Literally big up Big Les, by the way. Big up Big Les. And I think Nico Pepe has gone to Nice. I think that might have officially happened now. I'm not sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
bro,
he's probably.
We said it. We touched on it yesterday. We were saying that, bro. Throughout the whole, sorry to spoil it if not everyone's watched it, but the Arsenal All or Nothing, bro. But they made Pepe seem just upset throughout the whole thing, bro. Every camera shot you see of Pepe, everything you see, brother's just like
just can't be asked.
Yeah, everyone's dapping up each other like, yo, like Rama's just just doesn't seem like,
Yeah.
Understandably, he hasn't really had his chance, I don't think. But that's for another day. That's for another day.
I hear it. By the way, guys, make sure we are slapping the like button. We have about 15 minutes left of the streams, a really short one today. How many likes are we on currently? 38. So again, let's push for 50. 12 more likes. I know new people
39,
are coming in. 39 now. Make sure we're slapping the like button, people. But yeah, to be fair though, if we do lose to United, it is panic station. It is panic stations. I'm not gonna
100%.
That
you
there.
might as well just kiss the title goodbye because you're not gonna win every other game.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna act as if that's not a mad thing. That is a mad thing. Do you not win the title? That is a mad thing, bro.
From game week, from before Christmas, we're already saying no title. That's
yeah,
mad.
dead. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, that like that's all dead in it. I'm not even gonna front. So let's talk about the Casemiro signing briefly.
Mm.
A lot of money, hella wages. But he is again top 3 DMs in the world in my opinion. He's up there with Rodri and Fabinho
I agree.
as a player. I'm not gonna dispute that. It's an odd. Has he gone there for the money? Because he's left Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Champions League winning side.
He didn't want to go.
double.
He didn't want to go.
Just-
Bro, basically what it was, he didn't want to go. The club didn't want to sell him, but the club are saying, look, it's 60 M's, and if with your blessing, we'll accept that. You know, it's a lot of money for you. We're not gonna get that offer
It's
again.
double. To put it into context, it's more than double his wages. So he was on around,
Yeah.
I think, 184k at Madrid.
And he's only coming because of the money, Montel. He's never gonna get
He's
when is
playing
he
at a
ever
lower
gonna
level
get
of football.
opportunity at still a big club? So it's not like he's gonna disappear and ghost into the Netherlands and never be heard of again. Bro, he's going to another huge club, bro. He's gonna be a big name there as well. So yeah, no, like I understand why he's gone.
And they've got Camavinga. They've got Camavinga and Tchouaméni. So I feel like I think they probably told him as well. They're gonna slowly phase him out the squad within the next year and a bit, probably.
Yeah.
Them man coming in.
You got to move him on, you know. We've got another youngster.
Man United have offered him. Again, it just seems a little fishy because double the wages, playing in Europa League. And let's be honest, Casey, do you think Manchester United finish in top 4 this season?
No.
So that means Casemiro will be 32 years of age, going 33 when they start playing Champions League football. If they finish top 4. So again, they have to finish top bro.
So unpopular opinion, I could see Ten Hag getting sacked maybe end of the season. If he don't make, if he doesn't get a good cup, and I say a good cup run, I'm saying finals at least in one competition, because we all know he's not going to win Europa. He's not going to, he needs to get to finals in competitions and push on and at least challenge for top 4. Otherwise, bro, what are we saying? This whole rebuild, you're not buying players. You haven't bought players to rebuild. You've got Eriksen on the free, who's however old. You've got Casemiro now, who's 30. You've kept Ronaldo, who's 37. This whole rebuild you're talking about hasn't even started yet. You know, so we're still a year behind on the rebuild, and so that's what I think. I think if they don't challenge, you'll definitely start hearing the Ten Hag out brigade and all of that stuff. So there might be pressure on him if he doesn't get results now. Although Man United fans are saying we'll give him time. I'm here for the ride. Or you can have 3 years, 2 years, as long as it takes. Just rebuild the club. Come year 1, if he hasn't challenged for a trophy, got top 4, or even come close to top 4, you'll start seeing them.
Yeah, it's a funny one, bro. As I said, it's a funny one, isn't it? I just don't think Man United have the patience. They've never been a club to have patience. Maybe they're changing their ways, but I think as long as the Glazers are involved, I don't know if they're going to have that patience, Malacia, Martinez are heavily linked with Gakpo and Anthony. No real rebuild going on, says Ryan. I don't think Erik Ten Hag is the guy. However, I reckon they will stick with him. Plus, Casemiro is 31 in February, says SMG. Wishful thinking, Casey, relax, my G, says Eddie. They'll sack him and get Poch and bring in the United board gag for him. Boy, guys, stop lying like a cat. Stop lying like a crap to make yourselves happy because you didn't read shit about the transfer. We've read up on the transfer still. I'm seeing 350 bags. That's what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? If you got an article that you want to put in the chat, send it in, bro. By all means. 4-year contract with 1-year extension is a madness on that money. Let's be real. It's a great signing. Doesn't matter whether he's coming for money or not. If that's what they have at their disposal, then get the guy in. That's up to them. Their wage bill is a mazza though. 100%. I think Casemiro is a brilliant signing for anyone that doesn't have a DM. You know what I'm saying? It's about, can they make it work around him?
You have to say it's a bad signing if things don't work out. and that's because bro,
on paper it's a great signing.
yeah, of course, on paper it's great, but bro, they've got a lot of problems, and we've seen how many great players have they bought, Montel. How many times have we said the Man United team on paper it should beat anyone, and this like we've said it for like 3-4 years now, G. We've moved on past names on paper now. Now we need flipping names on the back of shirts, getting it done on the pitch. That's what we
This
need.
is what we're saying, bro.
So,
this is what it is.
pressure.
Just to move on, and also Anthony, 80 mil. What are we like? What's that? What's going on with that?
Like that's ridiculous.
How much do you value Anthony at? How much before that?
At the beginning of, I value him at a 50. He's a 50 mil, 60 mil player. I don't think anyone. I don't even think I don't think anyone from the Eredivisie.
Okay, so who does he start for? Out of the top 6, who does he start for? Doesn't start over Kulusevski. Doesn't start over Salah. Doesn't start over Saka.
Although Chelsea now got Sterling on the right.
No, Sterling's on the left.
On the left. So you could say Anthony.
Could say, but I couldn't even say Anthony now is better than Ziyech when he comes to Chelsea. Not really.
No, you wouldn't, but you would say Anthony now is better than Ziyech now.
Yeah, he's better than Ziyech now.
Yeah.
He's better than Ziyech now. So it only really starts from what? Chelsea.
And that's by default because their
attack stinks. Because they're extinct, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, innit? Like that's I'm not seeing much there. But you say what, 50 mil, 60 mil? That's what you're going with?
I say I'm leaning closer to 50. I don't think anyone should be more than 50 mil. And now the fact that they're quoting 80 and they rejected 80. I don't know.
I'm hearing 100 M's, innit? I can't lie, I'm hearing 100 M's, but I don't want to, like, as I said, until listen, if
100 M's get slapped down for Anthony, he better go and get me 25 goals.
Endo's saying, is Anthony better than Mount? Is he in the Prem though? Is he even better than Mount, bro? But again,
once Anthony holds up one clamping from Duncan, then man, and he learns what the Prem's about, he will slowly start. We'll see if he's made it or not. Because we've seen them get weeded out quickly.
Like them get I 80 plus M's for Anthony, fam.
For Anthony, G. Done.
That is wild. That is wild.
So you're telling me Anthony and Casemiro is gonna come to a
80
combined
plus 20 and add-on. That's 100 M's, blood. Fucking hell.
Yeah, Montel, that's mad.
Fucking hell.
You're telling me that Anthony and Casemiro together, including add-ons, we can even say separately without add-ons. So separately without add-ons, you're telling me they come to 150 and it rises to 180 million with add-ons for the both of them.
For the both of them, G.
One's 31 in February, and one had one good season or two good seasons at Ajax.
But Casey, this is everyone's rebuttal. Every people just start talking about Nunes. Like, can we be objective for once and speak about the matter at hand? We're actually talking about, like, no one's here saying Nunes was a bargain. No one is here saying that. No one's saying that. We know he was overpriced.
Yeah, like, definitely. And that was the hype around him. He was overpriced because of the hype. And that's similar to Pepe. You know, when we bought Pepe, there was hype around Pepe. And like, top teams were in for him.
Mil for Nunes plus 20 million in add-ons is criminal, bro. I'm not like, do you get it? We're not out here protecting, man. I'm not out here protecting, man. So let's focus on what's at hand. We're talking about Casemiro and Anthony for 80 mil plus 20 in add-ons.
Yeah, it's mad.
Stop deflecting, you man. Stop deflecting. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like me saying Casey's a dickhead, but you know his boy's a dickhead too. No, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like saying I'm a hypocrite. If I'm being a hypocrite, like we're making the point that Monts is a hypocrite. We're not gonna say but Casey's a hypocrite too. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Just going to the next person. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, fam. Why are we
blame culture?
Yeah, it's just everyone wants to play the blame game. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a dickhead, I'm a dickhead. But I'm not going to start calling, but he's a dickhead too. You know what I'm saying? The point right now is that plus Frankie De Jong soon. You lot just keep making me play this flipping video time and time.
You fucking still going on about that?
Like, are you?
Bro, I saw a tweet. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. All you see is it marks the 100th day of them since they first contacted De Jong.
Oh, swear down. 100 days.
100 days.
It's been 100 days. We're out here aging, fam. We're out here aging, G. I'm aging.
Montel, that's nearly, you know what I'm saying?
That's nearly a third of a year.
And you've been chit-chatting. Man, them are flown over there as well. Let's not forget that in their suits and ties with the briefcases.
Oh,
that man thought they were pimping when they went over there. That man thought they were
pimping. Big pimping, bro. On a they don't play that big Man United.
Big up the DWTT. Casey, I think wants to call you names. Yeah, no, he's cheeky, bro. Don't worry, I'm gonna chat to him about that one. And Ryan as well. Big you. These man talk about you give it a rest. You give it a rest.
Man said me give it a rest. See, it's like, as I said, is my analogies, bro. It's like I said, I'm tired of the deflecting technique. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear it.
So Martinez cost. Oh look, Jacob says so. Martinez cost 60 M's. Casemiro cost 50 to 60 M's, and Anthony 80 to 100. Plus the 75 they're trying to get for De Jong. Oi, Glazers out though. Oh man. Oh my days, bro. Casey, chat to him, bro. I don't even know what to say, fam.
Until if I heard my club was spending this money on players, but I think they've got nudes of my owners or something, G. Literally, G, because there ain't no way I'll be hearing these numbers floating around for players as such, fam. It's just ridiculous.
Bro,
these are Montel, you should be halving all those numbers. All those numbers should be halved. Martinez should be like 30, 35 M's. Casemiro should be like 30, 35 M's. Anthony, I could hear 50 because he's like, you know, there's a little hype around him. The left foot, they need a winger. It's a bit late. 50, 60 M's, I hear it. But this money, Montel, De Jong as well. De Jong, I don't know the scenario with De Jong and why he costs so much, but there must be a reason that he's costing. What? How long's left on his contract?
De Jong.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat, let us know how long's left on De Jong's contract, please.
Yeah, because I'm not too sure.
He's in his third season. He's in his third or fourth season, so there must be 1 year or 2 years left. You know what I'm saying? The Glazers have spent 1.4 billion post Fergie. Jesus. Casey, you spent 10 million less on Pepe. That's similar settings, but bro, but we've given them the corn for it, bro.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Like, are we gonna keep going back? Are we gonna 10 years from now when someone else does it? We're gonna say, but we spent it on Pepe. We spent it on Pepe. But
you fucking still going on about that?
We bought Pepe. We got drawn out. We've agreed that Pepe was not the right fit. I don't think Pepe's shit. Let me clear that. Maybe people think Pepe's shit.
To offer still.
I don't think he's shit. I just don't feel like he's gonna ever fit in my team. And I feel like Arteta thinks he's a bit of a wild card in the sense that Arteta likes a system and people to do certain things. And I think Pepe is a bit more flary and, you know, surprise. And I don't think that Arteta feels him, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, you have to just allow it sometimes. Sometimes players don't work at your team. I don't think he's dead. But yeah, that's my opinion on Pepe. Was you saying no? I said no. My club, no. My club hasn't spent 70 M's on a player, then 65 M's on another player, then 75 M's on another player, then 80, 90 M's on another player. No, that hasn't happened. It's happened with Pepe on an odd occasion. We bought a player for that much, yes, but we don't buy 4 or 5 players at that price or around that price in one transfer window. No way.
100%. Endo says, as a Liverpool fan, when Pepe signed for Arsenal that summer, I was vexed because we were heavily linked to him as well. He's not as bad as people say, in my opinion.
No,
I think
he's
got something to offer in it, but maybe not. Some people just aren't tailored for the Prem. I reckon he'll probably go back to Nice. Probably have a good loan spell, if anything.
Yeah, I think he can score, bro. And what's mad is he's probably one of our better finishers. And I know it sounds mad, but in front of goal, just as a finisher, like nothing else. I'm just talking about finishing. But you can finish, G. But
big up Jamie Phillips, by the way. Go on, okay, go on, finish what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, no, sorry, big up Phillips. I didn't even see that. Big up Phillips still. But yeah, no, just to continue that, I just don't feel like he ever got his chance. Arteta never really fancied him, and then again, Emre never really fancied him either. When he had him, he bought Pepe, and he never even really paid Pepe like that. So I don't know. Something they're seeing that we're not seeing is clearly up as to why he's not getting picked. So I'm just gonna have to. I've trusted my manager with the ingoing. Sorry, so I've got to trust him with the outgoings also. And if he feels like Pepe, you can't get a tune out of Pepe, and it's best for him to go, then I trust that.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Big up Jamie Phillips, by the way. So congratulations on the 2K. Thank you for the super chat, my bro, and obviously being a member of the Bigsixbants family as well. I appreciate you, Jamie. Liverpool fans are getting shook. We're not getting shook. We're just saying it's mad what you lot are doing. And there was an interesting question here as well. It says, Jacobs, very, very good point. He says if they spend 200 M's, what is their objective and targets this season? Because to be given 200, 300 million, surely we should be looking at what? I mean, last year after getting Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo,
and then adding to it because they still got all three of them.
Yeah, Sanchez. Okay. So in two summer windows, Varane, Sancho, Ronaldo, possibly De Jong, possibly Anthony, Casemiro, Lisandro Martinez, Malacia, and Christian Eriksen.
But it's Glazers out though.
It's not even just Glazers. Like it's what, like sixth place though. Still, sixth place sentence.
There was still no expectations after spending 2.
Even Pac-Man said it. Surely.
Oh, surely. Montel, that's what I said. He could be under serious pressure if they don't get top 4 or be in a final come the end of the season, G. Facts. Because I actually thought they would back him in January if things got that bad, and they would back him in January when they see that he's, grind out a couple of results, got the football going finally with the team, and maybe got a few results and back him in January. But they're backing him now, bro. Right here, right now,
right this second. You get it.
Right
like, not even seeing what you can do. I think they have to because they've lost their 2 games, bro. Casey, they've lost 2 games.
This is it, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
And they got you next. They need some positivity.
Yeah, Pepe gets. They said Pepe gets Pogba treatment. Ain't on shit. Big up Pac-Man. Never done anything that gets these man saying it wasn't his fault. Sometimes players just ain't all that. Hear it. No one shook. You're just spreading false rumors in the chat. Pretty much. He says they took 2 billion out of us, Man United. Know your facts. We know the Glazers are shit owners, bro. But you lot are still, you're able to spend your money. You're able to bring in big names. Your recruitment's just shit.
But I never hear my problem is whenever there's an issue, you just hear Glazers out. You never hear actual, thought process as to what's going on the pitch, because ultimately the Glazers aren't going to leave tomorrow and new owners come in tomorrow and everything's rosy daisy. The same recruitment people are still going to be here. The same staff are going to be here. The mentality is still going to be the same. So it's not like, the Glazers are going to come in. The Glazers leaving is going to solve everything instantly. What is going to solve stuff instantly is performances on the pitch and getting results. That will change the mood in the club instantly. So we need to start scrutinizing that as the here and the now, but also never forgetting that you still want the Glazers out. And that's what, if I see a Man United fan like that, then I hear it. But the only ones I ever see oh, it's the Glazers' fault. Get the Glazers out. I don't trust these players. This, that. You go buy a player. Oh, we've got this great player. It doesn't work for 2 games. Oh, it's the Glazers. These players are dead. I don't trust any of them. Coming to, you know what I'm saying? Just bare excuses. Like,
yeah, it's not enough accountability on the pitch, basically.
yeah, nothing. And no one else. None of these players get blamed. It's the same ones. It's Maguire. It's McTominay's fault. It's these man's fault. I've seen every single player. I could literally point at every single player and say they're shit. Every single one of them. No one's really, no one's pulled up trees. So I should have started hearing, analysis like as such.
Big stuff. Big up Chelsea OG, by the way. Says, yeah, member up and support the gang. Link is in the description below. £3 a month to become a member and start talking in the call-in shows, which start next week. It actually starts next week this time. Can't wait for that, by the way. Big up for hitting 50 likes, by the way. We're just gonna gloss over the score predictions for the rest of the top 6 games, and we're probably gonna close it out there. Let me hit some of these comments before we get the score predictions for me and Casey, though. Mons, don't do the shameless thing by putting United in a title combo over spending peas. I didn't say title. I said not even top 4. These men are shouting sick.
Yeah, I get it. They were saying
they should be coming top 4 with that money spent. I'm sorry. They should
bottom line.
Bottom line, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was told I should push for top 4, and I only spent like 160 M's. That was on like 7-8 players.
You know what I'm saying? They'd rather criticize the Glazers than the players they love. Players they love. I heard you. I heard you and deal with it. I think I read that right. But yeah, 2 billion is half the worth of the club. Yeah, that is a mad thing. They protested when they lose, spend a bunch of money, they're happy, the cycle is complete.
Yeah.
Hey, don't say that too loud. You might get sniped. You know what I'm saying? Mess. Too wide. Yo, be careful with that one. Man, you have to shut off the noise and do what they want. Else the Gunners fans will be smiling every Man U match day. Continue as you were. I hear it. So yeah, Casey, let's just head on to some of the games, innit? Some of the games. So you got Chelsea Leeds. I'm looking at that. I'm thinking 3-1 Chelsea. Actually, no, Chelsea will score a lot of goals.
3-0. I see a slapping.
Leeds look all right, though. Rodrigo looking a bit dangerous. Yeah, I think Leeds will get a goal. I think Leeds will get 1 goal, but Chelsea will. Yeah, 3-1. I think it's 3-1.
I think 3-0.
I hear it. I think Chelsea get there. I think Chelsea get back on the road to be 7 points and stuff. Big up Chelsea OG with the super chat. He says, how long before it becomes top 8? Newcastle, West Ham, Aston Villa. That's what I'm saying.
Newcastle have been knocking on the door.
Yeah, Newcastle.
Not Newcastle, sorry, West Ham. West Ham, sorry, have been knocking on the door.
And Newcastle got the big boy owners now, innit?
Yeah, they've been knocking on the door, screaming, "Hello, I want to be part of the Big Six," kind of thing. So
yeah,
hear it.
Right. Big up Chelsea OG for the super chat. Appreciate that. I see the super chat time ago. How late? I don't know. Sometimes YouTube just bugs out a little bit. Months after Naby did all the talking and he ain't happy at LFC, he don't perform. Man needs to be given. Months after Naby did all the talking, he ain't happy at LFC. If he don't perform, man needs to go. I even put a 20 mil bid for Tielemans. He can't be worse than Naby. I mean, the fact that Naby's not happy is frustrating, but I can't say the team is happy with him because of his lack of fitness and all the injuries he's had for Liverpool. Like, he's not a bad player, but his availability has just not been good enough to be able to put in a run of games. He hasn't put in 6 good performances a season. He has good stints. He has like good periods, but then he just gets injured again, and then he comes back and he starts slow. He'll have a stinker. It's like a 7 out of 10, then an 8 out of 10, then a 1 out of 10, then a 2 out of 10. It's just too. It's too.
That's what we had with Partey. That was our issue with Partey.
Just too much of that, isn't it? I think if he can stay, like people were saying, yeah, K had a good season last season. He had a decent season. Managers like flabbergasted because he stayed fit. That's what man is surprised at.
They saw him often.
Yeah.
They saw him often. That's what it is.
Yeah, they saw him often, and they're just a bit flabbergasted by that. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Tottenham Wolves.
Draw.
What, 1-1, 0-0, 2-2?
2-2.
2-2. You think Neto's going to give him problems? Podence, Neto.
Bro, the whole
Oh, they
shebang's
got
gonna
Guedes as well. They just signed Guedes, isn't it? They just signed Guedes and
the whole
Mateus
shebang's
Nunes. I don't know if they'll play though.
Huh?
So they signed Mateus Nunes and Guedes. Two good Portuguese players.
Until get that comment off the screen, please.
It's the Man United sheets, so kill me. Wolves away record to Tottenham is very good. I didn't even know that. But I'm still gonna say 2-0 Tottenham. I think Tottenham score early. Wolves pressure them up for the whole game. Should score, but don't score. And I think Tottenham just pip them again and give them the old, you know what I mean, against the run of play. Jake, you look slap your you know. By the way, when I asked Casey and Casey asks me with the title with the predictions of the games, make sure you dash them in as well. You look tell us what you think is going to be the scores of these games as well. By the way, you are more that's always involved in it. If you think Leicester going to let Tielemans go for 20 mil, you're tapped. 100%. Spurs game will be 1-1. So yeah, comment Spurs game. What's going to be happening for the Spurs game? Who's the other game? City are playing. Who is City playing? Am I bugging?
Chelsea got. Oh yeah, we've done the Chelsea one.
City are.
You got Arsenal, Bournemouth.
Yeah, we started at Arsenal. Oh no, City are away to Newcastle.
I still feel like
Newcastle have looked good defensively, but going forward, they've looked a bit stale.
And I still know they've got away with defensively. They still gave away shots. It's just that
Pope has been on fire.
Yeah. So I just see City being too much for them. You know how it goes.
3-0 City, I'm saying. Or is that too generous? 3-0.
Yeah, like a 2-3, probably a 3, probably a 2 actually. I think Newcastle will keep it respectable, just so that they have some pride going into their next game. So I think they'll keep it to a 2-0.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Make sure we are smashing a like, people. Been on 50 likes for a while. Make sure we are slapping a like if you are. And
Solo, middle finger for you. George, middle finger for you too. Yeah. Man said this on Twitter. Yeah, George, double middle finger for you. Yeah, it's done. You're done, G.
What's on Twitter?
Bruv, yesterday, obviously, because I was doing the stream in Corey's room because he has the whole setup.
Yeah.
His bed sheets are Man United. So obviously, I'm just talking, chit-chatting. I have my Arsenal top on, but the Man United bed sheets are there. And then, the agenda, they're like, oh, so you're tucking yourself in with the Ten Hag man and this, that. You know how it goes.
Did they tweet it?
George, I think George did.
Oh,
or Lord, sorry, not George, sorry, Lords, Trouble Lords, yeah.
That's a sly howler case, can't lie. Sly howler. But yeah, and Arsenal, Bournemouth. I said 3-0. I said 4-0. I said 4-0 actually. Yeah, I said 4-0. But listen, guys, we are going to leave it there. Thank you for everyone that tuned in today. It was a short one. It was a preview. Make sure to tune into the roundup on Sunday. We are thinking of doing the roundup maybe on a Tuesday night. We're not sure yet because again, it might be good to do the roundup after the Man U Arsenal game. We're going to have a talk on whether we think what we're going to do with that one because it's such a big game. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be back for the roundup either Monday or Sunday. And we'll have all our shows during the week again. And by the way, new news, during the roundup, there will be a team of the week every single roundup show. So there'll be a team of the week in every single roundup. Hope that sounds good. Hope that means, some new stuff for you guys. Rather than team of the week being like an extra episode, it's going to be incorporated into the roundup episode. I think that sounds right, Case? That sounds right? Sounds like a decent idea.
But that's it. People in the comments, we need you engaging all the time. It helps us a lot, and I want to hear you lot's opinions. Whenever we say a question, we throw a question out to one of us or one of them. You don't just answer it because half the time you lot say things and know certain things that we don't, and it helps correct us because half the time the man are throwing out dead facts and they don't even make no sense. So yeah, please do comment And obviously like and subscribe. That's the standard. How many likes we on now? 52. I'll allow you. We're on 52, so I'll allow you.
Yeah, 52. So for a short stream as well, I said we're doing a few shorter streams here and there, just so you guys can watch this back, and we're having to sit there for 2 hours. But obviously, we still have to give enough watch hours to the people then. So yeah, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Chelsea OG. He says, you man, mad specific with the predictions. Might as well calculate the odds with the accumulator. Don't kill me.
I don't bet, man. I don't bet.
You know what I'm saying? Big up Trouble Lord says, like, subscribe, lads, support your quality channel as you continue to get the brilliant content out on a consistent basis. Thank you. We love you. Love you too, bro. Big up yourself. Eddie says, drop streams where I'll be waiting after the game months. Oh, I keep that energy. Endo says he misses the pre-recorded
streams.
Monts, you've been saying calling show starts next week all summer. No, I don't know what you're talking about, GG. What are you talking about, bro? Endo says pre-recorded days. He misses the pre-recorded days. Them days are funny still. Them days are funny, but we evolved. You know what I'm saying? Dope streams, bro. We'll be waiting after. Big up yourself. Diaz versus Dallo going to be a murder scene. Going to kill that. Twitch Pedro says, oi. And big up, guys. Yeah, big up. Make sure you guys are subscribing. If you're new watching this back, make sure you subscribe. Again, we're nearly halfway to 2,100 subs already, which is brilliant stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're about we're about 14 subscribers off. So again, brilliant stuff. Appreciate you guys. Big up Ilias. Big up Treble Laws. Big up Solar MCFC. And obviously big up to the Manchester United. Big up to the Bigsixbants members, which I'll be reading out now as you guys get your shout out every single video. And yeah, man, it's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend of football. Personally, I can't wait. It felt like it was a long wait to get the football back again. Felt like it was a long wait. You know what I'm saying, Case? I felt like it took a bit of time, but we got there. You know what I'm saying? We got there.
Yeah.
So again, big up to the members. Big up to Jamie Phillips. Big up to Cass. Big up to Joel Madonka. Big up to Aiden Andrews. Big up to Chris Kitt. Big up to Chelsea OG. Big up Zio Football. Big up Solo CSC. And big up Daniel. Big up and big up Ricky also. Thank you guys for another episode of Bigsixbants, and we will see you in the next round of this game. Take care, people.